Hi guys, today we're going to go over the clarinet. So this is my clarinet case. The first thing I want to do is make sure it's on a flat surface, and we're going to open it up with the latches. So we're going to learn to build the clarinet today. You may have cork grease in your case. I'm going to actually grab mine. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to take my cork grease. This looks like lip balm. Do not put this on your lips. It is not good for your lips. It's not going to help your lips. It is cork grease. And if you see, it says cork grease on the tube. So first thing I'm going to do is make sure that my corks on my clarinet are greased so that they don't crumble and fall off. So a cork looks like this. It's brown, has like, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cork grease and I'm going to put just a tiny bit on each cork. Make sure when you take the pieces of the clarinet that you're not like grabbing the keys, because if you bend them, the clarinet will not play very well, or it might not play at all. So I'm going to just go ahead and, just like I was putting just one layer of lip balm on my lips, I'm going to put this on my clarinet cork. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I'm going to practice putting my clarinet back in the case just like it's in there, so then I know where my clarinet goes. I always say that a case is like a puzzle, so you got to figure out the puzzle. If it doesn't fit, switch it up, because you could break the instrument if you try to, smash it all in there. So first thing we're going to do is grab our clarinet bell. This is the bell of the clarinet. So I have a little song for the parts of the clarinet. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Okay, so then this is the lower joint. This I'm going to grab at the back. This is the back where there's no keys. I'm going to go ahead and put that, the one with the cork. Notice there's no cork on this one. I'm going to put this into my bell and I'm going to twist it back and forth, just like this. Then I'm going to take my upper joint. Now, the upper joint has two corks, but you're going to notice that these keys right here on the side, I want them down. Now, this is going to be tricky. So if I sit it like this, you're going to see that my holes are going to match up. They're going to be like a straight line, but I have to press my rings up here on my upper joint to raise my bridge so that it doesn't get jammed in to my lower joint. If I don't do that, I'm going to bend it and it's going to jam in and my clarinet won't play. So I have to press these two rings and I go ahead and twist it in like this. And you're going to see that now it is lined up like that. Now I'm going to take my barrel. There's a bigger side and a smaller side. I want the bigger side down. I'm going to twist that in like that. Now I have the clarinet. So I got the barrel, upper joint, lower joint, bell. Barrel, upper joint, lower joint, bell. So I have my clarinet built, except for my mouthpiece. Now, this one's going to be tricky. So on the mouthpiece, you're going to have three parts. You're going to have the mouthpiece, and there's a cork on the mouthpiece like this. So this is going to go, this is the front of my clarinet with the keys. The back of my clarinet is going to have the register key, the thumb hole, and my thumb holder. So when I put my mouthpiece on, I have a part where it's open, where I'm going to put what I call my reed, and then I have the part where I put my teeth, which is slanted. So I want to put the more flat side back to line up with the register key, thumb hole, and thumb holder. So I'm going to go ahead and twist that on. Now, you're also going to have what we call a ligature. This ligature is going to look a little bit different than your ligature, but the screw of the ligature is going to go on the right, just like this. So now I have the clarinet built without the reed. Now, the reed is very important. It is a piece of cane wood. There is a thicker part of the reed, and then it says the brand name, which you're going to see, it's going to say Rico, and then it says 2.5. That means the strength of the reed that you get. Most of you will have a 2 or a 2.5 reed. Now, the flat side of the reed is the side that goes down on the mouthpiece like this. Okay? You don't want to put it this way. If you can see where it says Rico, you got it the wrong way. If you're putting it with the thin side, the tip, we call this the tip, down here, you're going to break it. If you break your reed, you might have to order more reeds, okay? Or you could go to a music store, but reeds are expensive, so you want to take care of them. First thing you need to do is wet the reed. You can stick it in your mouth, the tip into your mouth. If you want to put it under the sink, you can. You can clean a reed with Dawn dish soap. You can clean your mouthpiece with Dawn dish soap. Do not put water in any other part of the instrument. You will break it, okay? All right. So I'm gonna wet it. Now, I'm gonna slide up my ligature, put the flat side that says Rico down, the thick side down, the tip up. And then, this is really tricky, but you can do it. You're gonna make sure that the end of the reed and the sides of the reed are lined up on the mouthpiece like this. Then I tighten my ligature, the screws, to the right. So remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey, like that. Okay, that's how I put my reed on. Now, how do you hold the clarinet, right? So remember, left, then right. It's alphabetical order. So your left hand's on top, your right hand is on the bottom. So your left hand thumb is gonna go in the thumb hole right here. Then you're gonna curl your hands like C's, like this. And then you're gonna put your fingers on the holes. So your first hole, finger 1. Second hole, finger 2. Third hole, finger 3. Your pinky is just gonna sit here on these little silver keys. Your right thumb goes underneath the thumb holder. Not on top, it goes underneath. Then I make my C. Fourth finger is gonna go on hole 4. Fifth finger, hole 5. Sixth finger, hole 6. And my pinky sit right here, okay? Now, for the first lesson, you're just gonna build it and just move your fingers like this. When we first start to make a sound, you're gonna take your barrel off with the mouthpiece attached, okay? Now I'm gonna take my clarinet apart. I'm gonna raise my bridge. Don't forget, you gotta raise that bridge. Press these 2 rings. Take the upper joint off. I'm gonna find where it goes in my case. It's a puzzle, let's figure it out. I think I found, there we go, I think I got it. Then, I'm gonna take my bell off of my lower joint. I'm gonna twist it, just little twists. And I put it right in, like that. Now, I'm gonna learn how to play my clarinet. My reed needs to be wet, so let's wet that one more time. I'm gonna put my top teeth about a 1/2 inch in on the mouthpiece, the black part of the mouthpiece. I'm gonna roll my bottom lip in, flatten my chin, keep my corners tight to put my mouth on like that. And the clarinet's gonna come out like a 45-degree angle. So it shouldn't be straight and it shouldn't be straight down, like a diagonal out of your mouth, okay? A diagonal out of your mouth. Now, you gotta breathe correctly. So you gotta make sure you're not taking a big breath like this because you're not filling up your entire air column. You wanna use what we call your diaphragm. So we're gonna do a breathing exercise real quick. You're gonna put your hand on your stomach, go put your other hand here, and when you inhale, you're gonna move your hand out like this, and then move it in. Sorry, you're gonna move your hand in like this when you inhale. When you exhale, you're gonna exhale on 2, and you're gonna push your hand out like this. So you're gonna go. And you're gonna center your air right in the middle of the palm of your hand, pushing your hand out in a steady stream of air. So we're gonna inhale, and exhale on 2. Let's try it again. Inhale, and exhale on 2. All right, now I'm gonna try that with my mouthpiece and my barrel. So again, my top teeth are gonna go on here. My bottom lip is gonna be rolled over my bottom teeth. My corners are gonna be tight. All right, inhale, and I'm gonna blow 2 through my mouthpiece and my barrel. And I'm gonna try to do it for 4 counts and then take a break for 4. So let's try it, ready? Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm all done with that. I'm gonna take my barrel off of my mouthpiece. If my reed comes off like mine did, it's okay. You take that reed off, just twist, put your barrel on your case, put your ligature back on your mouthpiece. If you have a mouthpiece cap, you can put it over it. And then if you have a reed container, you're gonna slide the reed into the reed container tip first, okay? All right, if you don't, you can just very delicately put your reed in your case. Then you close your case, and that's your first lesson. You will be provided with a book, either online or a real book at home that we will be working on. But I just wanted to give you a instructional video here first, okay? All right, have a great day.